Welcome, Forest Night out in St. Louis. Check it out. Got my cool Mandalorian shirt. My wife got this for me for our 10th anniversary. Really cool. She hooked me up. Got me some new shoes. She got me a ring. Very cool. She got me a really nice card. I think she outdid me this one. For some reason, she thinks we're in a competition or something to see who can outdo the other person for a gift. I don't know where she got that from, but I'm just saying. So anyway. So as you can see, the background I picked up here, it's actually off of a little intro video that we have. So I just did a screenshot. Thought I'd throw it up there. I don't know if you can see him, but there's like a guy in a beach chair behind me, which is really neat. I'm like, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool layout. So not to keep you long, a couple of things that got going on. One, if you're struggling with Forex or you've ever thought about maybe trading in Forex, check it out. There's a link that should be scrolling across the bottom of the screen here. Give you an opportunity to, matter of fact, that link is wrong, but it's shoot me a message. I'll get you the corrected one. That one actually goes to a different page than the free classes one. The free classes one ends in a .com. Matter of fact, let's just do it this way while I'm thinking about it. We'll flip it over to.
Oh my God!
What?
Are you kidding me?
What?
I cannot stand you!
She thinks we're in a competition. What? Why are you yelling? What you got there? Let me see.
I'm like, why is this box up here? And
What is it?
You got me another part of my ring. You make me sick. Y'all think that?
Okay.
Oh my God, I love it.
So this is since she's yelling, just completely changed the theme.
Oh my God.
She thinks she can outdo me.
I can't stand you.
On anniversary.
Lord.
This is a Diamond Baguette anniversary band that you get when you have an anniversary. And I was like, that's pretty cool, and it's pretty. And it just so happens that when I was picking this one out, I said, she's not going to outdo me. She's not going to outdo me because she got me some new shoes. I'm like, so I got her an actual band for her finger too. So here, come here, babe. Let me see your hand.
Goodness. That is so, you know what? You got me. You got me. Yes, you did. You got me.
You think you probably want to put that one on the back?
I don't know yet, but you got me. My hair is a mess.
I think I won this competition, y'all.
Oh my goodness. That is so awesome.
So anyway, so now that we've got that sort of over with, yeah, she's not going to be able to outdo me. So let's talk about the 6 parts in this, when you're prospecting, you're reaching out, or what do you want to call the 6-step funnel to basically getting a team member. So the first thing we do is we always talk about this. Yeah, it was Richard. I think I'm winning this competition so far. So first thing you want to do is you want to send out a script. It's funny, I heard her screaming. I totally set that up earlier. Anyway, so the first ring, I went to Chick-fil-A, right? And I put it in the bottom of the Chick-fil-A bag. And she's like, hey, babe, can you take this? And she opened it up, and there's the first one in there. Anyway, you got to have a little bit of fun with it, right? So the first part is you're going to send out the script. And we talked about that. You're going to send out the script. It can be a warm market script, a cold prospecting script, whatever it is. You're going to send that script out. You're going to ask people if they want to look at what you've got. When they say yes, of course, you're going to send them a presentation, which is step 2. You're going to send them a presentation. Step 3, so step 1 is send out the script. Step 2 is send out the presentation. Oh, by the way, if you'd like me to do this live for you and exactly what I say in each step, shoot me a private message and I'll get you set up, and I'm going to do an actual like little mini webinar on basic funnel prospecting, exactly how I do it. Shoot me a private message, let me know, and I'll get you added to the list for people. And I don't know how many people I have on there, but probably as many people as want to show up, to be honest with you. So anyway, send a script. Step 2, send a presentation, and the presentation can be whatever, right? It doesn't. There's no real length. People say, should I send a 2-minute, a 9-minute, a 10-minute, 20-minute? I send a 19. Actually, I've got an 18-minute presentation that I send. It's got just enough information in it to get enough questions answered. So here's where you do that. You send the presentation, and you set a follow-up. You schedule a follow-up. Then you follow up. The next step in the follow-up. Now here's a very, very offshoot point to that follow-up, right? So you sent the script, you sent the presentation, you schedule a follow-up. During that follow-up, if you can, when you reach out to them and say, hey, do you have any additional questions? They're going to say whatever. Yes. You say, great. Is there a phone? What's your mobile number? I'll give you a quick call to get your questions answered. Very, very, very important. This phone call is to build rapport. It's not to get their questions answered. It's to build rapport. It's not to get their questions answered, right? Let me say this again. I don't care how much you think you know about your business opportunity. You are not the tool. The point of this phone call is to build rapport. You want to build and move them from a cold prospect or a warm prospect to a warmer prospect. The point is to get them on the phone. They watch the presentation. You set the follow-up. You reach out to them on the follow-up, whatever time that was. You said you're going to follow up with. I'm going to follow up as promised. Again, I'll walk you all through this on this live that I'm going to do, the special webinar that I'm going to do for you guys. I'll walk you through exactly how I say it, so you can hear it live and may get somebody to role play with me. But I'm going to walk you through this. The point of the phone call, to get them on the phone, is to listen to them. You want to listen to the background. You want to interview them really, really quickly. Hey, what did you like most about what you saw? It doesn't matter what they say, and you're going to ask them, say, hey, Richard, so what do you do for a living? Richard's going to say, I do blah, blah, blah. You're going to write it down. Right next, you're going to ask them. So the whole point of this phone call is to get a little bit of information about him. Is he married, have kids? Does he have a job? What does he do for a living? Right? And maybe ask a question. What are you looking for in a side hustle? Right? What kind of questions do you have? So tell me, what kind of questions do you have? What did you like most about what you saw? Doesn't matter what they say. Your reply to that is not to answer the questions. Right? So first part of this is you say, what do you do? Where do you live? And you're going to get a little bit of information about them. You're going to find it out and you're going to write it down. Truck driver, married, 3 kids, you're going to write that down. The next step, if you hear a chainsaw in the background, my neighbor's cutting down a tree. So the next part of that is in that rapport building. So you ask them about them, and then you say, what did you like most about what you saw? So you got to do it in this order. And they're going to say, I like da, 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 da. And they may ask a question, say, great, perfect question. Any additional questions? Whatever they say. It doesn't matter what they say. What we need to do next, Richard, you're not going to answer the questions. Great question. Perfect. I know the exact person to answer those questions for you. He's an absolute bomb. He knows more about this business than you ever could possibly imagine. He's going to be doing a presentation. He's going to be answering everybody's questions. He's going to be that's going to be tonight at 7 o'clock or whatever. The next presentation is going to be tomorrow at noon. Whatever your next presentation is, that's why it's very, very important for you to know when your next corporate overview presentation is. You're going to take them from a 9-minute presentation to a full-blown presentation. That's going to do 2 things. One, it's going to put them in front of corporate. It's going to take it off of you, and it's going to put them on them and a team, right? So you built some rapport. What we need to do next, right, because this is duplicatable. You don't need to be the tool. The brand new person doesn't need to be the tool. They don't need to know anything about the business and say, what we need to do next is, and you move them to the next presentation. Let's say it's tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Great. Our next presentation that so-and-so is going to be doing our presentation tomorrow at noontime. Is going to be able to answer all of your questions, to get all those questions answered for you. Will you be able to attend? Richard says, sure, I'll be able to attend. You're going to send them a link right before that. So that's that part. You build a rapport. You get them to move into the bigger presentation. I'll go deep dive into that a little bit more tomorrow. So you get their questions answered. You're going to move them to a third-party tool, a third-party presentation. So that's step number 5. And then, of course, step number 6, coming out of that presentation, you're going to get them enrolled either as a customer or as a teammate. And again, I'll walk you completely through all of these steps. If you'd like, shoot me a private message. I'm probably going to do that Tuesday evening. If you'd like to attend, shoot me a private message. I'll get you the link to do that. I'm going to do it on a special page that I have. I'm going to stream it there, get anybody's questions answered. We'll do a little Q&A afterwards. Because again, my goal is to make you a beast at prospecting and understand the psychology and how you do it and what to say. And there's some people out there, well, I know everything. I can just answer any question. That's not duplicatable. You want to be duplicatable. I don't care how freaking smart you think you are. Not everybody on your team is as smart as you are. And you want to keep them on your team. You need to give them a system that's duplicatable that they can copy. You're not duplicatable. Systems are. I'm not duplicatable. My system is. My system is duplicatable. I'm not duplicatable, right? People can't do cool things and have fun competition like I can with my wife. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing to do about it. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be a legacy creator. I hope you are too. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.